Good morning, Sonnies. Mel has to use the potty.
Why you tell the friends?
So I'll probably have to go very quick today to make sure. But this is a wacky Wednesday. Very excited to be in studio. We have some very special guests. So wake up, rise up, and let the sunshine hit your spirit because today's show is packed. We've got community impact, powerful stories, wild news, and a double whammy of interviews that are going to light you up. I'm so excited for Wednesday. This is one of those shows where every segment just hits, and I know I can't do it without the brilliance next to me, the queen of the Sunny snack scene. Mel, what are you stuffing your face with today?
Nothing. I have no snack with me.
This is day 2 of no snack.
Day 3. I know.
Are we able to even have a show?
I think I'm in
Remember back when you were rich and you door-dashed everybody $60 of Chick-fil-A?
I think, you guys, I'm in an alternate universe right now, like Twilight Zone.
I'm nervous for me. This is crazy.
It's okay. Don't worry. I will find a snack. That's
Okay.
why they have an order button on your cellophone.
Fabulous.
Cellophone, that's what we're calling it. Okay, well, Davey, today is a whole spread. First up, we have James from one of the best places in all the land, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, talking about Second Wind Village, the brand new sober living community helping women, men, and women with children rebuild with structure, safety, and real support. Sonnies, this one is powerful, and you do not want to miss this interview.
And then, of course, it is Wednesday, so we have the legend herself. We have Renee from Totally St. Augustine talking about all things holiday markets today. Which ones should you go to, and maybe which one maybe you could skip? Not quite sure, but we've got one heck of a list to get into.
Absolutely. Plus, we've got a Snack Attack throwback, DJ Snack Pack Mel's playlist, that's me, and a Sunshine Shenanigans story about a car salesman.
Guys, keep the stories coming about these cheaters. These are hysterical.
They
and
all
this
drive Dodge
guy,
Neons.
what a douche.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then we go ringside at the Board of County Commissioners meeting.
Ding ding.
Where a showcase showdown went off like the Biggie Tupac reunion tour.
Golly, right?
Or a Real Housewives reunion.
Honestly, that one's better. I feel like it is
my
reunion
God, I
time
can't
over
wait.
that. We're going to lean into that one. All right, national stories today because I've got one about a family who started the simplest tradition. This is really super cute, with a tablecloth and just a Sharpie. And 21 years later, it's living history of gratitude, love, and legacy. This one touched me super deep.
Well,
I love this
obviously,
one.
they didn't have Maria as a mom because if we took a Sharpie to her tablecloth, we get a wooden spoon to our ass.
Oh, but if it was lovely affirmations to Maria,
It
she
don't
might
matter, no
actually love it.
ways.
You're
No.
holding on to your tablecloth too tight,
Yes.
Maria.
And then we're talking about online shopping going to a whole new level because Ford teamed up with Amazon. And now you can basically buy your next car like you buy paper towels.
This is interesting, right? There's only a select few of Ford dealerships that have signed up for this.
Crazy.
I believe there's 9 in the country. We'll get into the story, but
Oh,
interesting, right? You can just click it. There it comes.
Pajamas, couch, click. It's wild, it's convenient, and is it the future? We'll
Oh
find out.
my gosh. And of course, it's always fresh, it's always sunny, and it's on Sunny TV because we are live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV. All right, now we'll hear from our great friends, our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air.
Yes.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
really funny.
I love Rachel's comments all the way from the UK. We love ya, Rachel. Good morning. Top of the morning to you.
That's Irish.
Laddie.
They say, what?
It's all the same for
It's
me.
all.
Just like your ridiculous and inaccurate weather report.
Excuse me, I have been very accurate these last
Okay,
few days.
okay.
Okay, so here we go, my friends. This is powered by Pasta Passion and precisely 47.6 hand gestures. Thank you for writing that, David. All right, so today it's going to be a high of 78, but it's going to feel about 80. Let the sun shine, baby.
Sick of this. What happened to my cold weather? Come
It's
on.
coming. Just stand closer to my heart.
Mm.
All right, so in the shade where I like to throw things, it's going to be 76%, 76 degrees. Wind is north at 6 miles per hour. Wind gusts are 8 miles per hour. 0% of probability of thunderstorms. Cloud covers at 8%. But also, again, the max UV index is the 4.0, like the GP I wish I had, but I never did. So tonight it's going to drop down to only about 55, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I want it to be chilly willy. I've been wearing my fuzzy, like, loungewear pants.
Well,
hoping-
rumor has it we have 2 cold fronts that'll be coming in around Thanksgiving time. Might be a little warm on Thanksgiving Day, but Black Friday, the Friday after, is going to be a bundle up, maybe snuggle in kind of morning.
Oh, I
I'm
should
just
probably go to
saying.
our storage unit and get my winter coats.
Probably a good idea. And probably an even better idea is to get into this local music report to make you proud on this November 19th. Drum it, hum it down. We got Jim Lim at the Milltop Tavern at noon. There he is. Craig Smith at Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1. Smokin' Joe, he took a shower at Trade Winds Lounge at 1. Shyla Macaluso, Bin 39 at 4 o'clock p.m. Reggie Starrett, there he is at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Carpetbaggers, don't roll them up. Just go out and see them at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Elizabeth Roth. Ooh, Milltop Tavern at 5. Taylor Roberts, no relation to Swift. We found that out the hard way. Casa Divino at 57 at 6 o'clock p.m. Baby Gray, God bless them, they're so sweet. Iggy's at
Baby.
Grill and Bar at 6 o'clock. Gary Douglas Campbell, GDC, is what we're going to be calling
I
him.
think it should be the GDC band.
I like that better.
Right?
OC
You're
White's
welcome,
Restaurant.
Gary.
We're helping you out here, a little marketing. 6 o'clock p.m. Bad Fish. Oh, I know.
opposite
Everybody
good
gasped in the studio. Bad Fish is playing at Colonial Oak Music Park at 6 o'clock
Tonight.
p.m. Paul Lundgren Band at Pusser's Bar and Grill at 6 o'clock p.m. And then Matt Wilson, God bless him, shaking it off at Cortez's Bistro, 7 o'clock p.m.
I got a joke.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. What's it called when French fries hang out?
A fry something.
A ketchup. Get it? Like the catching up, but you put a ketchup
That's
on
a
the thing.
cute
So
one.
cute.
That is a cute one. And what's super cute is getting into this conversation with Renee from Totally St. Augustine. We are jumping into holiday markets. Renee, it's Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys.
So we got to jump into this great conversation of all of these incredible holiday markets. I want to know which ones to go to. Is there ones to miss, or should I make plans to go to all of them? What's on your list today?
I mean, it would be a lot to go to all of them.
Right, I know, true.
But they are great because there's local artisans at each one and they're all a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I did go to this first one yesterday. It's adorable. I bought things. The Christmas shop at the Penupec House.
Okay, this is a different location or something. So they moved it to, or is this Penupec?
No, it's still Penupec.
Okay.
It's just in the dining room area.
Gotcha.
The
I'm
his-
thinking the Christmas shop, the store. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah. This is just Christmas themed items by the artisans that are already in the gift shop,
Okay.
but all Christmas
Do
themed.
they have those ornaments? You know, the ones that I like?
They do have the ornaments.
Okay.
Oh.
All handcrafted items, 143 St. George Street, Wednesday through Saturday, 12 to 4:30 p.m. Get
Perfect.
in there, and they have great hostess gifts as well.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's artisan, like real handcrafted art. Like they make it here.
Yeah.
I've never been to
Ornament-
So like if
Ornaments,
you're sending things
candles.
out to your family
Yeah.
over all over the place, this is a great place to stop and shop. Yeah.
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
really fun. And you're supporting the Women's Exchange of St. Augustine, who gives back with college scholarships to women age 25 and older going back to
Love.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Really great. And supporting the local artisans. The next one that's a little hidden gem. We know about this, Davey. The marketplace at Asado Life.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
so
love,
good.
love, love.
Y'all, that
Yes.
marketplace is everything.
That focaccia bread is everything.
And
Oh.
it's decorated for the season, and there are special holiday items that they make. They are delicious.
Yeah.
And, it's at the restaurant, 173 Shipyard Way,
Yep.
right there on the waterfront.
So you just
And-
pull up. They have a little,
Yes.
it's almost like a little bodega
Yeah,
inside.
right in
It
the
is.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just shop for your favorite foodie.
Right.
This is the place to shop for foodies.
Yes.
Did everybody hear that? If you're trying to find a present for me,
Asado Life.
All the snacks, all the goodies, and then some handcrafted holiday cheer.
Yeah.
oh, I love that.
Honestly, I think Asado Life is such a significant restaurant in our town because locals love it. It's easier to get to.
Parking.
You can park it so lovely.
Yes, make your reservations ahead of time for the holiday season to any restaurant you're
Yes.
going to, but especially there. And then you can park and stay away from the crowds and still have a waterfront view.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
And you know what? I'm going to mention the boats. That there's a boat
Right.
place there, but there's a marina, and 2 boats are leaving from there. The Sabrage and now Gone to Sea Boat Rentals,
Ooh,
which
I
is
don't
a
know about that.
private boat rental. They have big pontoon boats that you can either rent and drive yourself, or they provide a driver, a
Wow.
captain, a boat
That's fun.
and people are loving it because you can order charcuterie from Asado Live or have dinner at Asado Live for lunch and then go hop on the boat.
That's a lot of fun.
That's a
Isn't
good
that
time.
fun?
Because that's the way to like see the Nights of Lights really,
you can
truly.
see the Nights of Lights and you're getting on in a completely different place. It's not downtown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yes. All right, more markets.
Okay.
On November 29th, the 6th annual Beach Art Walk is at St. Augustine Beach. It's at different locations, including the Pier Park.
This is a lot of vendors too.
It is 1 to 6 p.m. All the vendors, artisans.
I mean,
a
at one
lot of
point
fun.
there was over 100 vendors at this one.
Yeah.
So this is a really significant one in our town.
It's a big one, and it's over at the beach, which is so fun.
Yeah. Nice to
Wander
get out of
about.
the fish tank of downtown for a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, I've been to the Christmas market downtown. They've changed their hours a little bit.
Okay, so this is at the Colonial Oak. am
This
I
is
saying?
at
Okay.
Colonial Oak, 4 to 9 p.m. now. They tried the daytime hours the first week.
Not so much.
Okay.
Not so much. So 4 to 9 p.m., there is an admission charge, $5 admission. However, if you're a local and you want to go shop multiple times, you can get a $10 pass to come through the entire season,
Oh, I love that.
which is really
Oh,
nice.
Entire season. Okay, I'm writing that down.
So there's 15 to 20 artisans in these cute little booths and food vendors and also all the lights.
Cool.
Gorgeous places for family photos.
Last year I got a custom charcuterie board.
Yes.
Is that dude still there?
Those are still there.
Awesome. Okay.
oh, and
amazing.
it's beautiful too.
Yeah, and the
one
like
that has-
rice
yes.
harden on it, like
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
There's
Beautiful.
jewelry, there are flowers, there are custom made hats. I mean, there's so much there
Cool.
to shop.
Love that.
Yes. All right. Leitner Museum is having their holiday market.
Okay, Lightner.
December 4th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. I go to this one every year. It's very curated, amazing artisans.
And this one is they're doing that where in the
Leitner, it's in the bottom
Okay.
of Leitner, like where the restaurant
The pool
and
is?
the pool area
Okay.
is, and then up on the upper balcony.
Got
like,
it.
It's a great night at Leitner. Who doesn't want to just wander around Leitner?
honestly
It's
Lightner
so
is
pretty. And,
it's
like
really-
it's so great in there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you did an event there a long time ago.
Caribbean Calypso
Yes.
night.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was my claim
Yep,
to fame
there's
back
drinks,
in the day.
there's food, there's shopping. It's everything you want. All right, December 6th, there is a Merry Makers Christmas market at a touch of funk.
What is this?
Yeah, what?
This place is so cool. It's down US 1 South,
Okay.
3350 US 1 South.
Down by
A
you?
gentleman and his wife are making handcrafted furniture, but then they have artisans.
When is where?
Touch of Funk.
A
of Fun.
touch
Check.
of funk, December 6th, 5 to 8 p.m. But this touch of funk store is open daily. So you can go shop.
I was wondering what was in there because
Where
I
is
passed
it?
it. So if you're going US 1 South,
Yeah.
and you keep heading south, it'll be on your right-hand side. It's right past those little yellow buildings. It's where the bird place used to be. They used to
Yes.
sell birds.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
there's a water store of some sort.
Eshet, yeah.
And
Yep.
he's making amazing
what's
handcrafted
in
wooden furniture
Cool.
and like wine and bourbon barrels into things.
Yeah.
It's really
I kind of love that.
You can
Cool.
buy the barrels.
Yeah.
They have them in front of the store.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
so
awesome.
It's
fun.
next to a teal building. It's
Yeah.
like something with water.
And they've made like bars out of them. I mean,
We
it's
gotta
really
go.
cool.
Yeah.
I want to go
Yeah,
there.
check
That's
that
cool.
out.
Touch of funk. I
A
love
touch of
it.
funk. And then he has other artisans in for the special event. Really
Mm.
nice. Here's another artisan market on December 6th at Coconut Barrel. This is in the mall.
Oh,
Mall
2121.
2121, which
Yes.
is 2121 US 1 South.
Formerly the Ponce Mall. Those
Yes.
that know.
The
yes.
mall, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Artisans indoors and outdoors.
I had a nice discussion with the owner of this shop. It's a very extraordinary shop
It
because they
is.
do have a large array
They
of.
have like 100 artisans.
I got a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
cool dress from there when they used to be in
Right.
the metal building.
Yes.
I got a really. I just was wandering around and there was a designer in there, like a local person.
Oh, see?
Oh my God, amazing! But also, there's this company called Hippie Wick Chicks.
Oh yeah,
candles.
that's
Oh,
Brandon
yes.
Ward's wife.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
She's amazing.
the fragrance was perfect.
Oh, we have to get
They're
you
so
more.
good. I
Yeah.
need to get
Oh
more.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
she's amazing. Jackie, shout out to Jackie.
Yeah,
Hi, Jackie.
so good.
Yeah, you know what I love? The framed artwork.
Yes.
Photographers and
Yes.
artists have their framed artwork. Those are great gifts. Who
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want a nice photo of St. Augustine in
Love
a frame,
that.
ready to go? All right, this is a fun one. This is a different market, December 12th, Jingle Bell Croc Holiday Market at the Alligator Farm.
Oh, jingle bell
Oh.
croc like crocodile.
Yes, 6 to 9 p.m. Artisans, and you get the cool Alligator Farm. You can go in there and sip some beer from their little
Yeah.
snack shack. That's a fun time,
Okay.
and the kids can run around and look at the animals.
I know.
right?
Yeah, that's what mommies like to do
Just
because
don't-
it's safe. It's
It's a
good.
safe
yeah.
place.
Go in.
No, they won't.
Just don't hop into the enclosure.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's
No
happening.
climbing, no
Yeah,
climbing,
no
kids.
testing on that.
Right.
And that's over at the Alligator Farm.
Alligator Farm, December 12th.
Okay.
December 20th, the Volano Holiday Village Market along Volano Road. Volano is going to be all lit up. They have beautiful Christmas trees. They're going to have Santa and Mrs. Claus, which let me tell you, the Santa and Mrs. Claus at Volano Beach, they're beach Claus and Mrs.
Shut it.
Claus.
She's
They're-
gorgeous.
she's gorgeous. She hasn't been eating the cookies like Santa.
No.
Uh-huh.
She's
She's
gorgeous.
stoic lady.
And
yeah.
they have a big little mailbox fun moment for the kids to put their letters to Santa in. It's a whole thing over at the beach. So
they
that-
are doing that this year.
They are doing that this
Okay.
year, and their market with all the vendors all along Volano Road is December 20th from 4 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And then, same day, December 20th, the Mistletoe Market Sip and Shop at Dose Coffee and Wines
I
is
love
in my
Dose.
area of town. They have that little event space behind the coffee shop.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a market there, curated
Same
artisans.
owners or different owners?
Same owners.
Oh, I didn't know that they
And I
were
will
the
tell
same.
you-
It's a very cool building.
Isn't
Yes.
that cool?
Yeah.
They have the best green matcha in town.
We
They
go.
do. It's my
We go to
Best
Dose.
cold brew.
Yeah. We go to Dose every Sunday at around
you?
like 10:30, and we talk about what we're going to talk about on the shows. And
See?
it's
Yeah.
such a great meeting spot. I do.
It
I love a
is.
Dose moment. So that's cool. This is a Mistletoe Market Sip and Shop.
Yeah, you can get a wine or a coffee at
Okay.
Dose and then wander through the market.
They've got some extraordinary wines. Obviously, we talk about Ben 39 all the time, but what they have that Ben 39 doesn't have are Spanish wines. Very heavy into the Spanish culture
Yeah.
wines. They have some orange wines too to try, which was a whole different palette.
Oh.
I got to tell you, yeah, they've got a
Okay,
really good
something different.
exotic collection. Yeah, and
need to
God
go try the
bless
wines.
that supple leopard sandwich is literally
Really?
it's everything to me. It's
They
so good.
have
What is
great
this?
salads
Oh.
as well.
Wait, what's the sandwich?
The sandwich has mozzarella, they got pear, a little bit of jam, and it's just, I'm salivating.
Yeah,
Turkey,
they
that's
have
it,
a
yeah.
salad that has turkey
What
and
kind of bread?
cranberry as well. It is
Really?
so good.
It's a baguette.
yeah.
So good. Oh my gosh, cool. Hey, what about Nights of Pints? I really want to talk about that. What's
Yes.
this all about?
Nights of Pints is one of my favorites because it coincides with Nights of Lights.
Okay.
And it's 4 different breweries and tap rooms that are participating. you purchase a t-shirt. It says Knights of Pints. It's designed by a local artist. This year there are animals on it.
It's so cute. Yeah.
It's so cute.
I saw the t-shirts getting made.
Dog Rose, Ink and Barley, Hornskis, and the Jack's Barbecue Brewery, which is nice too because that's out at St.
Yeah.
Augustine Beach. You get a t-shirt at any of those. It's $40, but you get a card with it where you get a free beer at each place.
Fun.
And it goes to local nonprofits.
And you don't have to like chug it all in one night. Like, right?
Yeah,
You can
no,
bring your
you-
card, have one place, or, you know, yeah.
Yeah, you use your card, you
It's
go
really,
wherever.
really cool.
That
like,
is
they do it
cool.
how many years have they been doing it? Like 4 or 5?
I think this is maybe 5 or 6.
Something like
Yeah,
that, right?
Yeah.
It's such a cool moment. And I love the t-shirts. It's always high quality.
Yeah.
And they're collector's items. One year I think it was like an ugly sweater theme or yeah.
Yeah.
So this year it's animals. I got to get mine. I have to do
They're
it.
so
Animals.
cute. Each animal depicts one of the breweries.
Oh, cool. That's so fun.
Really cute.
Oh, well, Renee, thank you so much for giving
Thanks,
us
love you.
all the lowdown on the markets and what we're going to do and who we're going to say,
Yes.
right? We're going to have some great expectations for this holiday season. I know that's right.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, Sonnies, today we're going to be shining a light on something truly transformative. Epic Behavioral Healthcare has launched Second Wind Village, a brand new sober living community designed specifically for men and women and their children. It's supportive housing with purpose, family realignment, and real accountability. Tools that actually help rebuild lives, and including a house manager focused on relapse prevention and an employment vocational specialist helping individuals step into stability and independence. Joining us today is James Lynham, Director of Compliance and Process Improvement at Epic, to share how this village is giving families hope, structure, and real second chance. James, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here.
Awesome. And,
So good to have you here.
and you know quite a bit about this too, right?
Yeah, I do. I worked for Epic for quite some time, and actually James and I shared a window
Very
in
nice.
our offices, and I will tell you.
Keep her on her toes, James.
Yeah.
That's what we do
He
here.
would pop up in the background when I was having meetings. It was so fun. But I will tell you, he is the perfect person for what Epic needs and what they are. Like, he definitely, you need something, he's there, he has your back, he thinks outside the box. His longevity in this industry is amazing, and being a veteran himself, he actually worked in DeLand with
Yes.
organization down there, but his way to think outside the box, I think, is one of the most amazing things, and his compassion.
So let's jump into the story of Second Wind Village and tell us what the heart of that little community is all about.
The driving factor behind this is we lack appropriate sober living environment for St. Johns County. It's always been a point of need. The Second Wind Village is a combined effort to establish a village-style supportive living environment for persons in recovery,
Nice.
while also offering safe and secure sober pathways to improving their lives, returning to their community to be successful, and focusing on family re-engagement. The village will offer sober living for men, women with children, with a total of 15 beds for men, 12 beds for women, and 6 rooms for women with children.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. And why is this such a critical entity to support sober living? Why is this so important?
Once a person makes a choice to submit to changing their life, actively seeking, engaging in, and completing substance use disorder treatment, they may face additional unseen barriers that we are not aware of.
Yeah.
In many instances, their past often limits their future. Without proper housing availability or low-income housing availability, they may face homelessness right off the bat of coming out of treatment.
And that stress can actually get them to relapse. In a lot of
Absolutely
cases.
it can.
Because that was a comfort, was their vices and which they were leaning on. And so now giving them an opportunity for having a sober living environment where they're being supportive, that inspires them every single day, right?
Yes. The supporting housing, such as the Second Wind Village, is considered a critical step in long-term recovery, and it is especially transformative for mothers because it provides stability, safety, and structure during a period where their emotional, physical, and family needs are uniquely complex.
Yeah.
So when there's there's a woman who has a child that goes into a recovery center or a residential living, like a lot of times they will leave because as a mom, your drive is, I want to get back to my kid.
Correct.
So they won't stay. So now this enables them to be able to complete the
So
program.
how did that come about? Is that something that you you saw a need? Did you guys see a need there? Did you see this occurrence constantly? I mean, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Absolutely. You see a lot of sober living environments that are specific to men or specific to women.
I do, yeah.
There are very few that are actively engaged in family re-engagement with women with children. Now, we also want to look at the possibilities in the future of men with children. That's always an option to look at. But right now, we saw an opportunity. When I say we, the entire team has an amazing combined effort in this. And this came to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was and it's the whole idea behind a village-style approach.
Yeah, it takes a village for a lot of these people to get up and out and prosper. But my biggest question for you right now on the women and children is, what are some of the biggest challenges that mothers can face going through sobriety?
Wow, there are so many different options they can face. A lot of times they may face making even some of the most minor decisions in their life because they're focused on so many different pieces of that.
Right, and that can get overwhelming too, underwater.
Absolutely. The mothers who are trying to heal themselves while actively parenting often describe the experiences doing emotional surgery while running a household.
Yeah.
They're trying to heal themselves, they're trying to help their children while also run their household.
That's a lot. That's
It's
a lot
incredibly
to-
demanding.
Yeah.
Add the constant focus on establishing and focusing on their recovery and meeting the related physical, emotional, and psychological impacts. Mothers face serious obstacles. We, at the Second Wind Village team, hope to show that each of those obstacles can be overcome.
Yeah.
So now with adding a vocational and an employment specialist,
Right.
what exactly will that person's role be, and how does that play into helping refocus the individual?
The employment and vocational specialist is going to be a game changer.
Okay.
In my time and experience in this environment, I have not had the luxury of coming across a sober living environment that offers this.
Yeah, right.
So when this was presented, it was an absolute, let's do this. They will provide skills development on resume writing, interviewing skills, introduction to vocational opportunities, volunteering opportunities, and overall job skills development, just to name a few. Part of the programming for the Second Wind Village is that each resident must work if able. As stated previously, their past often limits their future.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you think about it. Some of these people don't know how to write a resume. They don't know how to do, because there's been other things along the way. So having that formal training, I think, for anybody is huge.
We will have a computer lab available to these residents with the employment vocational specialist right there to assist them in resume writing, job skills development, job seeking, creating a presentation on Indeed if they want to do that, if that's the platform they want to use. But it's just giving them the strength and the power and the support to move forward and keep themselves positive.
What I love about the village, and I mean, I do a lot of work with ALS patients out there, and for them to have to go to specialist to specialist to specialist, it's daunting. It's very, very difficult to be able to do that. So hear about this village. This is really cool because it's all under one hub. Basically, right, they're going to be writing the computer lab. All of that is going to be in this, cohesive village where everybody can live harmoniously.
Absolutely. We have 2 offices there. Staff will be there.
It's amazing.
At least 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And so they are readily available to the residents.
Yeah.
Also, too, there's on-call people,
Yeah.
I'm sure. So now you're the peer support specialist. So break down what they are and like what they will be doing.
That's important.
In the key role for the village.
Peer support specialists are peers that have been through the system, have come out on the other side in a positive manner, have successfully completed a series of trainings, and are then certified to assist other peers. Our house manager is a certified recovery peer specialist. She or he, if it ends up being, but she currently is basically a quiet backbone of the recovery residence environment. Her role goes far beyond keeping the house running. They shape the culture, set expectations, provide the consistent presence persons in recovery need to stay on track. Daily stability and structure. They model the recovery in action because they themselves are in recovery. They're the first line of support and the first to notice any red flags that may be happening because they can see the patterns of behaviors. They create a culture of accountability. They maintain the safe and substance-free environment. They build a sense of belonging and community, and they bridge the gap between residents and the support team.
Now that's a lot to take on.
It is.
That's quite a big task. So is there support for the house manager? Because I'm sure there's days where it gets to be a lot to be able to deal with.
We approach it as a team. If something is needed, I will step in, or another member of the team of the staff at Epic will step in to assist. The employment vocational specialist will step in if anything's needed. We're not out there battling this alone. We are a team approach. There's a minimum of 3 of us available at all times. Whether it be after hours, during hours, there's always a system available to support them.
So go ahead.
One thing I will say about Epic is when you're part of Epic, the team, if you as an individual need to talk to somebody, they will clear a calendar and make sure you talk to the right person. So I think that's extra special. They really do take care of their people.
And one of the things about their care is routine and consistency, right? So can you go through a day in the life of what that routine looks like?
Wow, it's going to be individualized and unique for each person, but the daily routine and accountability are imperative in the consistency in the homes. The house manager will ensure daily routines and requirements are met while offering support and encouragement. Our current programming offers a 4-phase system for residents as they experience their recovery. The house manager is a primary source of accountability and support of the residents as they move forward in each phase. Phase 1, they have more to do to establish their strength and recovery.
So like what? What do they do?
One of the established requests is 30 and 30, so 30 meetings in 30 days.
Okay.
We would ask that to get done. We want to see that effort they're going to put forth towards their recovery. And as they move into phase 2, after 31 days, they'll move into phase 2 if they're successful. Then phase 2 allows them to have a later curfew. They'll allow them to maybe not less meetings, but more meetings out in the community or on site, because we will be offering meetings on site, AA, NA. If we go the path of Al-Anon or anything of that nature, we're going to be supportive as possible.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is awesome. I think even with your experience, and you got to see a lot of how all of these different departments come together and make it a team. Can you talk a little bit about the camaraderie of Epic Behavioral Healthcare?
Absolutely. So my job at Epic, my title was Community Outreach Coordinator. So really, I just did fun things. Like, I didn't do the heavy stuff, but I helped with like fundraising and events, and I got to pick everybody's brain at Epic. And even though you have like the clinicians and you have compliance, and then you have like the chief administrative officer and you have HR, everybody takes a part in what's better for the community and for the individuals in it. I've never seen people who, and it's a nonprofit, so they could work anywhere. The people that work at Epic are top of the field, top in what they do, and the passion that they have, it's amazing.
Especially for women and children. I think that's such a big caveat to this whole conversation. I want to dive in a little bit about the children right now and how their world is going to be impacted by Second Wind Village.
Well, we hope it's going to be an absolutely positive impact. Providing stability, a structured environment, and moving to I would say, a controlled environment where the children have a routine in the homes. They have a routine, structured environment outside. It's just not randomized.
Cool. Okay.
There is a well-built and substantial playground on site.
Nice.
That has fencing around it, so the parents can be out there, the mothers can be out there with their children. There is a gazebo that we have out there. They can have family meals outside, family meals inside. We have dining room tables with chairs do family meals.
That's great.
But as each person moves through their path of recovery, their past experiences, both positive and negative, directly affect their trajectory. Breaking the intergenerational cycles for families can have amazingly positive impacts, such as reducing childhood instability. This is a chance to do that. Increasing access to better housing and schooling. Models self-sufficiency for children. They see their mom now being self-sufficient. Their mom starting to model that behavior. It improves long-term family wealth long-term family health and well-being, which in turn interrupts historical cycles of poverty, trauma, and disengagement.
So now, will the children get access to the clinicians
That's
and
a good
everything
question.
as well?
Yeah.
Will they have?
Why we cannot provide programming on site, because we are seeking certification through FAR, which is the Florida Association of Recovery Residences. We will establish that the parents, the children, will have access to the outpatient programming we have at Epic.
Okay.
That we will utilize our systems to ensure there's a wraparound service delivery.
Makes sense, yeah, because then it would all be a part of the village, which is pretty cool. Can you also talk about the success rate that you've seen within your career? I mean, just have you seen villages or sober living communities like this really help people get back on their feet?
Surprisingly, I've never seen a village atmosphere. In the 28 years I've been in the behavioral health industry, we've never seen a village-style approach, or at least I haven't. There are progressive systems out there that are developing this and moving towards this, but often the homes that are purchased or developed are in different sections, different locations. We have the luxury of purchasing 4 units right next to each other.
Nice.
The
Okay.
original design was to build a village.
Okay.
And in turn, it was realized that that may not be the best use of funding, and we ended up purchasing a village, or purchasing these buildings outright, opening the door for setting the standard in the sober living environment or sober living village environment.
Love that. That's awesome.
And the fact that we have something like this for the first time ever in St. Johns County.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean,
amazing.
this is going to really touch a lot of heartstrings, especially holiday time. Is there anything that the community can rally for you guys right now with Second Wind? Is there anything that you need that we can help you with?
We are always open to donations, volunteering. If anyone is interested in assisting us or being a champion for the Second Wind Village, they can visit our website at www.epicbh.org,
Awesome.
epicbh.org. And it's an amazing website, and they can find the information they are seeking for donating, volunteering, championing, treatment options, and other related supportive topics. We are always readily available to talk to anyone if they have questions. We go out of our way to make sure we are completely transparent and open to the community.
This is just so incredible. Thank you so much, James, for your time today.
Absolutely.
This conversation is really, really important, and there's more to it. And I would love to have you back on the show and give us an update how it's going at Second Wind, because we want you guys to thrive. This is an amazing opportunity for some individuals.
I would love that opportunity. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, James. So good to see you,
Good
my
seeing
friend.
you.
And friends, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
All right, we got some drama, mama, that we're going to fall into here. I mean, just saying, the leaders of our town got a little Real Housewives of St. Augustine
Oh my
yesterday
God,
at the
you guys.
reunion.
All of you know that I love the Bravoverse. I love Real Housewives. I love all that reality TV drama because it makes me feel better about my own life. And this story is like, it is like when they told the Real Housewives of New Jersey, you are not allowed to have a reunion because you cannot control yourselves. That's this.
All right, so let's dive into the story.
Yes.
So here's the tea. Vice Chair Clay Murphy, who we all met a couple nights ago, super, super sweet dude, was supposed to glide into the chairmanship, which is the president. Oh, sorry. Jeez, what a mess. All right, mic is on. Thank you. God, I can't wait for our next chapter. All right, so we had some drama over at the Board of County Commissioners. Here's the tea. Vice Chair Clay Murphy was supposed to glide into the chairmanship. You know, smooth, traditional, next line and moment. We all know that. It's like the natural progression from vice chair. You go to the chair. And then the unpredictable happened. We got a leadership showdown worthy of a popcorn refill. Right before the vote, Murphy announced that he would not support Commissioner Ann Taylor as the vice chair, and when the energy shifted in the room after he said that, the current chair, Krista Joseph, immediately questioned whether Murphy actually accomplished his required ethics training, and suddenly the whole room got frosty. She kind of was making accusations that he was just scanning QR codes at some sort of convention that they had to go for this ethics training, and then he wouldn't go to the meeting, and then he would scan back in, just saying that he was...
Any Real Housewife knows at the reunion you bring a receipt. Does she have the receipts on the phone that he didn't do this?
Did she take pictures of this happening, or is this just allegedly?
You don't throw an accusation without a receipt.
Thank you very much for that. And then in the plot twist in one hand on the bingo card, Murphy decided to vote against himself. I've seen some dramatic moments in Florida politics, but voting against your own promotion is a new flavor for me. I was like, okay, so he doesn't want the chairmanship position. The final scoreboard, Krista Joseph keeps the gavel, and Taylor becomes the vice chair, and Murphy walked out looking like he tried to assemble leadership furniture without half of the screws required to make the piece. So this is very messy, very public. He just said that Ann Taylor wouldn't be sufficient for the job. He didn't want to be chair, and she didn't want her to be vice chair at the same time. So that was a game changer for
let me ask you this question, okay? So do you think it's good that he said, this is how I feel and I'm sticking to it? Or do you think he should have just said, okay, this is how I feel, but I want this seat, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it?
I just know that I personally supported Clay to get into this position to be the chairman, because I know out of a lot of them that are on that committee, of course, we love Commissioner Arnold, just to give her a big shout, who was not a part of this crazy drama. She obviously had to vote, but from the blogs are telling me she wasn't in there, doing high kicks and karate moves.
I don't think she would be doing Real Housewives
No,
moment.
she's a classy lady, honey, yes. Anyway, getting back to this, I honestly really wanted Clay to be the chairman, and now that he's declined that, it makes me sad in my heart, because I know that wasn't his long-term goal to not be the chairman. Yeah. So, he's still going to be on the board, but he's just not going to be the leader of the board. And I would love the opportunity to ask him why, in which, he's asked us multiple times to come on the show. So I want to extend that welcome for him to come on and be able to talk about this. Because, one of those commissioners involved came up to me at the ALS walk, and I'll go public and say this. I won't say her name, but she walked up and said, I am fighting for this county every single day. And for me, it took me a couple steps back, and the natural response that I had was like, stop fighting. Dance with us.
That's the problem right there, the phrase. So now, let me ask you
Stop fighting and dance with us and learn how our community actually thrives. And we have been thriving, and we are a very, very special community. And I do want to drive this home today, because what we do is very different than any other surrounding Florida community. It's why I'm still here. Otherwise, I would have left a long time ago. There is something very, very special in tradition, in our culture, and in our heritage that we have here. And all three of those things can be highlighted from the Board of County Commissioners. Instead of fighting against the grain, let's work with what we've already accomplished in life and make it more efficient. Maybe there can be some change, make it more efficient, fine, but I think that we need to come together at a table. I'm so tired of politics.
Yeah.
I am so tired of people trying to weigh culture down, and let's lift it up, man. Let's get real. It's a good deal. And let's learn how to have, you're in this position because you're a master communicator with public. You're in this position because it's a leadership role of being able to guide the ship. And by having small acts of this contentionship, it just doesn't really get us very far in our culture at all.
But you know what bothers me about this whole thing the most? The fact that the other person said, well, he didn't scan in on the ethics thing.
There's more to the job than...
I think the problem is that's where it's become. It's whoever slings the most mud and gets the loudest wins. You can't prove that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, you all are supposed to work on a team together. So, you know what? Like, we've all had jobs where we've been on a team that we particularly might not have liked someone, but
Yeah.
it's for the greater good of the community. So,
But listen,
you shouldn't have done that.
I-
Not nice. That's a Teresa Giudice moment,
I
girl.
definitely think that Clay Murphy is a great human being,
Yes.
and I definitely think that he took this bullet essentially because he's trying to make a statement. He's saying that there is a problem with the leadership in our Board of County Commissioners, and he wants to make a change, and that was that action. So Barbara Jean, I'm going to address you directly in your comments. You were like, what happened to Clay Murphy? Nothing. That's what a leader does. He stepped up and stood up for something that he absolutely believed in, and that is why his vote counts. And that is why he made the vote. Now, it was an interesting choice. I've never seen somebody do that before, to take themselves off of a ballot like that. But nonetheless, this was a leadership move, and I'd love to have the opportunity to sit down with Clay and find out what the heck is going on.
I agree. I don't like the mudslinging stuff, and whether it's true or not, I mean.
It's just old.
But if he can, but here's
It's
the thing.
just tired.
But if he really
It's
cares,
just tragic.
but if he really cares about the community and he's gonna
He
do a great
does.
job for us, then just shut up. Let him do his job. Let him get in there, and let's just support and work together. Because isn't that what you're supposed to do? County commissioners do best for the county.
Right, well, he does do those things. And I think that, like, I'm going to say it again, he made that move to be a leader and say, hey, this was a reflection of there's something that's not going right within the leadership council, the Board of County Commissioners. There's something that's not going right. And I don't really want to be, the leader that has to walk in to this giant whatever is going on. I don't know. We need to have the conversation with Clay to find out more. I do know, Clay is a good friend of mine, and I do want to know, what went down and how can we make this better? Because we have to.
When there's
It's not an option. Between downtown and between the county, we have got to find better political communication skills, period. I'm so freaking exhausted with it. It's so much the fact that I'm immune. And you don't want an immune voter. You want a voter that's passionate. You want a voter that's actually going to get your motions and your legislation going forward. But if I'm exhausted and I'm aloof and I don't care, guess what? I'm going to be an inactive voter, and that's not what you want.
So do public disagreements like this help transparency, or do they weaken community trust?
I
Like,
just
Sunny's,
went
what do
through
you
it.
think?
I think it
I'm asking our
shows
Sunnies what they think, too.
it shows transparency that there is an issue within our county commissioners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really truly driving that home right now because I think that we need to change the paradigm of how we speak in local government. It's absolutely embarrassing, and it's just not, it's circumventional. It's not helping anybody. It's making us go backwards when we need to go forwards. Figure out how to freaking dance with each other as opposed to figuring out how to fight with each other. Because guess what? You're not going to win if you're standing on the island by yourself. Let's go to Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
All right, let's get into some holiday traditions. Let's lighten the mood a little bit because this is a super cute story that I found on Good News Network. There's a family out there that started the simplest tradition 21 years ago. Nothing fancy, nothing curated, nothing required a ring light or a traditional dance or a hashtag, just a tablecloth and a marker. Maria, forgive me. This is a good story. Every Thanksgiving, every gathering, every messy, chaotic, beautiful moment, everyone writes what they're grateful for and they sign it. Now here's where it gets you. The tablecloth became a living timeline where the signatures from people who aren't there with them anymore. Kids whose handwriting grew from wobbly baby loops to full-grown adult squiggles. Notes from years when things were amazing and years when things were barely held together. It's gratitude in ink, legacy in a Sharpie, and it proves something that we said last week on Inspo with the Sheem. Gratitude doesn't have to be loud to be life-changing. It has to be consistent.
Imagine if we all kept a record like that.
I know, right?
A cloth covered in years of thank yous, moments of joy, names of people we love, reminders that even in the hardest seasons, there's something worth writing down. Because here's the truth. Gratitude is not an emotion, it's a practice, and it's actually a verb. And the more you practice it, the more it builds a life worth remembering.
Yeah.
This is takes 30 seconds to do this. And imagine like
I think it's a great idea.
holidays, you miss those empty seats at your table. You miss those people, and then
Can you imagine if
can't
you're a
talk to them.
matriarch? Could you imagine your mom and had this incredible tablecloth with everybody's words on it? I think that'd
Yeah.
be such a piece of artwork every single year.
That's true.
I'm wondering what the upkeep though would be too, to making sure that like the pen ink
You'd
wouldn't
have to get it
smear.
dry cleaned.
Or like maybe some sort of like laminate over it just to make sure that it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
get
that's
smudged
true.
or smeared or anything like that. But it's such an interesting and awesome concept. I think it's
That
so
actually
fun.
is really cool. So my mother, she gave me her tablecloth. It's handmade by my great-grandfather, her grandfather, when she was about to get married. It was like a gift, and it is the most beautiful thing, and I pull it out for all the holidays, and I love it. So there's no writing on it, and I don't want anyone to write on it, but I feel like this is something my mother would love.
Like, do you think the tablecloth is more significant than like maybe a notebook or something
Yes.
like that? Yeah, I think the tablecloth is cool because you're actually physically seeing it,
And you're sitting down, and you're like, oh my God, there's
Right.
Mona's writing, and
Yeah.
I think this is really cool.
Yeah, I think that's super fun. I think a gratitude tablecloth is something that we should all start this holiday. It'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Sunny's out there. What do you have that's like
Yeah.
your tradition of gratitude, or something special your family does around Thanksgiving? What's your tradition?
Whether it's a prayer or do you guys go around the table and say like what you're grateful for?
Yeah.
I think it's important to chime back into those traditions and those values that we were instilled with at a younger age. And I think that maybe we kind of put I put off on the back burner a little bit. I think that we should all take a pause and linger in the moment and really revel in what we're grateful for. I think Ashim was right on that inspo segment last week. Hey, think about if this is right or wrong. The Ford Motor Company decided to partner with Amazon. I know, this is interesting. So now you can buy a certified used Ford car on Amazon. What do you think about this?
It's interesting to me. So the rollout started in Los Angeles. It'll start in Los Angeles, Seattle, and Dallas, with about 20 dealers already on board, and potentially 180 more interested.
Huh.
We're looking at a major shift in how you buy cars, from Vroom to, hey Alexa, get me a Mustang.
I mean, if you think about it, and you're car shopping on the internet anyway.
What's the shipping going to be like on that?
Well, probably
if
free.
you have Amazon Prime.
That's why they're going to roll it out into this is
Major
because
cities.
well, when I was able to speak with Bozard Ford back in the day, they can deliver your car to your doorstep. A lot of dealerships will be able to do that. You can shop online and they deliver it to
So
you.
do they tow it on the back of the Amazon delivery truck?
I believe something like that, probably. Yeah. Or
That's what I'm picturing, and then
No,
they
it
just
would
drop
be-
it in your driveway, take a picture, and leave.
Forgive me, it will not be the Amazon delivery, it'll be the actual dealership.
Ford,
So
okay.
that's why they're starting it with these major cities, because obviously they have easier transportation access to be able to just deliver the car, blah, 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 blah. So it'll probably be one worker driving one car and then the new car or the certified used car behind them. But regardless, an interesting concept
Really interesting.
of partnering with Amazon, because Amazon is the one-stop shop for a lot of people. It's easy, it's convenient,
Yeah.
it's they can get things done. So I'm curious on what the Amazon Prime membership perks are. Are there any
You
perks?
get
in there?
$5 off.
Is there room for negotiation on
You
that
get
sticker?
free tank of gas.
Is there room for negotiation on that sticker price? Like that's kind of, I'm curious with that. All right, we got to shake a tail feather here. We're gonna go. Hey girl, hey horoscopes. We got Libra and Scorpio on deck today. Libra, you're balancing bold, radiant energy and cool, calm sophistication. This week you're bringing harmony and spotlight. We'll try a Stella McCartney monochrome jumpsuit with minimalist sandals. Ooh, poised, sleek, and luminous. Your motivational quote is develop an attitude for gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet and everything you do for you. Oh, I love that. You have to say thank you to yourself, too. Radiate elegance, receive abundance, a delicate diamond pendant that catches the light and hearts. I attract grace, I create balance, and I embody the brilliance. Scorpio, that's me. You're rising like a dark phoenix in heels. Intensity meets strategy. Your power is magnetic and mysterious. Try an Alexander Wang leather skirt, plunging silk blouse, and edgy but irresistible. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Boom, I love that too. Cosmic Command, claim your power, wear it like a crown, which is a bold ruby cocktail ring for your power accessory. My fire ignites others, my shadow strengthens me.
Oh, I love
Bumper
that.
sticker.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Good.
Oh, by the way, Ashim, I read the entire, well, I didn't. I audiobooked the entire book, so shout out Ashim. I can be in the
Great.
book club.
Great one, though, right?
Yeah, oh my God. Every day, I'm like, in the car, play. So good. Plus
Green
his
Lights.
voice.
Green Lights, Matthew McConaughey. Strongly recommend everybody get that one. And definitely do the Audible because you want to hear him
You
talk.
wanna hear him talk.
It's Chef's Kiss. That was a great book.
Green light for sure. All right, W is for the WOW playlist on this Wednesday.
All right.
Watermelon sugar.
Hi.
Wake
watermelon
me
sugar.
up
Before you go.
Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. All right. Now let's do. If you want to be my lover,
You gotta get with my friends. Are they
Yes.
doing? They're coming back. There's like a reunion tour. Or something,
They are, and I
think.
want to see them so bad because I think we all have an inner Spice Girl. Who would
All
yours be?
right, listen. Oh, I love Ginger. I was a big Ginger Spice fan. Let's get into the Sunshine Shenanigans because it's too good to not do this today. This is the used car creep who went full live. All right, you got kids in the room, you might want to get them out. All right, here we go. All right, so gather close because today's tale is a spicy cocktail of infidelity, idiocracy, and Instagram dysfunction. Shaken, not stirred, and served over a bed of pure Florida chaos. So there's this used car salesman, we're going to call him Ricky Rev Up, who works at one of those dealerships where every car on the lot looks like it has at least 3 secrets, right? You know the
Yes.
type.
Oh my God, yes.
Shiny button down, too much cologne, smiles like a tax audit. Ricky has a little hobby, sending nude DMs to his female customers. Is that an incentive? I'm not sure.
No.
It's definitely nonsense. Whatever he thought he was doing, it wasn't normal and it definitely wasn't legal. But here's where the universe said, not on my watch. One night, Ricky decides to take his tasteful photo of himself, except tasteful is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. The man was posing like a baked ham at Publix, holding his phone with confidence of a man who had never made a good decision. He goes to send it to the customer, but instead of hitting send, our hero hits live on Instagram.
Ah, yikes.
Yep, he went live, Sonnies, and the camera facing him, full body, full birthday suit, full shame. Within 4 seconds, 3 coworkers popped into the chat. His pastor commented the prayer hands. His mother commented, Ricky, no! Someone from high school wrote, bro, is that why the APR is 29%?
I love the internet.
Listen, the best part was he didn't even notice first. He thought his phone was frozen. No king, we were frozen. Your audience was frozen, like watching a train wreck in a sauna. Ricky realized this was happening, screams like a goat in a hailstorm, and throws his phone across the room. Unfortunately, the phone lands face up, still broadcasting. Now the viewers can see the ceiling fan spinning like a panicked helicopter, and you hear him in the background yelling, how do I turn this off? Who? Stop looking at me! It gathered 872 views within 6 minutes. The dealership fired him before the live even ended. Customers sent screenshots. His wife packed a suitcase so fast it broke the zipper. And the best part, Ricky tried to blame it all on being hacked. Okay. Okay. No, sir. You were not being hacked.
You guys, my face
You were
hurts
the
from
hack.
laughing. I can't with this. Oh my God. And
All right. So you have the Meatball Massacre.
oh yes,
You got
we
30
have a
seconds. Let's
Meatball
do it.
Massacre. So here we go. This is Taylor from Palencia.
Oh, what are you
So
doing?
she was trying to make meatballs. She tried to make homemade meatballs, but for her boyfriend's family. The recipe said brown them in a pan, but hers melted.
My
they disintegrated
God.
like wet tissue paper. I don't
How
know how
long
that
did you
happened.
put them in there?
The meat turned to a weird chili soup situation, and his grandmother looked at it and whispered, "Oh, sweet Jesus."
This is not good.
She panicked and added more breadcrumbs, which made it into a bowl of beige sand gravel.
She didn't even do the right thing either.
No. So here we go. Here's the meatball recipe.
Okay, go.
Chopped meat, you add some Italian sausage, 1 egg, breadcrumbs. You got to sprinkle and then sprinkle more.
I do 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, just saying,
Yeah?
because it makes it a little bit more
All right.
cakey. Yeah.
And then you put a little bit, I do a little bit of fresh parm, and then I do a little bit of the sauce I'm making. You mush it.
Right.
You have to press it down and then roll it.
Yes, you're right, because
Okay.
it gets it in there,
Yeah,
and then you
so you
roll
don't get
it.
any cracks. And then you put it in till they turn brown. You take them off. You put them in the sauce so they get the flavor. I don't know how she did this.
Let me give you a little Day Day remix here,
Yeah, what
because
you
when
got?
you press it down, I put a little mozzarella in the center, then roll it in the bowl, so
That's so
everything
nice.
is like ooh, 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 and then that
and a
center.
little oregano.
God, I love meatballs. So
Yes.
good.
I don't know how you mess up a meatball, but sister girl, I will come and teach you.
Listen, my brilliant Sunnies, thank you for filling today with joy and glow. And remember, when you shine, the world gets warmer. So go lift somebody up, live boldly, and treat today like the sunrise came up just to see your beautiful ass today.
Yes.
Stay bright, stay grateful, and always keep it fiercely, fabulously sunny.
So great to have James and Renee in studio talking about all the wonderful things Epic Behavioral Healthcare is doing and the Second Wind Village, and for Totally St. Augustine for sharing all the wonderful events.
I know the markets are very, very cool, but don't go drifting off. We'll be back at 3 o'clock p.m. with our favorite afternoon delight. We are even more unhinged than we are this morning. We love you guys. We'll see you at 3.
Bye, guys.